So good day everyone. In this video, I will share my reflection on what I have learned in our ethics subject. I will talk about my key learnings, the personal impact of these lessons, and how I will apply them in real life. So first, for the key learnings. So one of the most important lessons I gained from the subject is that ethics is not just about knowing what is right or wrong. But about choosing to do what is right even when it is difficult or inconvenient. So I learned important values such as honesty, respect, fairness, responsibility, and integrity. I also learned that our actions should not only benefit ourselves, but should also consider other people. Ethics taught me to think deeply before making decisions by asking questions like, is this fair? Will this harm someone? And what would happen if everyone did this action? For example, in a group activity, it is easy to let others do all the work and still take credit. But ethics teaches us that fairness and responsibility mean doing our part and contributing honesty. So this helped me understand that even small actions reflect our character. So second, for the personal impact. So these learnings changed my thinking perspective and behavior in many ways. Before, I sometimes made decisions based on what was easier or what would benefit me the most. I did not always think about the consequences of my actions on others, but now I have become more aware and responsible. I tried to think first before acting and consider if my actions are right, not just convenient. For example, there were times in school when I was tempted to copy answer during quizzes or activities, especially when I was unprepared. But because of what I learned in ethics, I realized that honesty is more important than getting a higher score. Now, I choose to do my own work even if it means making mistakes because I know it helps me learn and grow. So I also became more respectful and patient when dealing with other people. For instance, when I have disagreements with classmates or friends, I try to listen and understand their side instead of reacting immediately. This subject helped me become more self-aware and guided me to improve my behavior. Lastly, for the application in real life. So I will apply these learnings in different aspects of my life. In school, I will continue to practice honesty and responsibility by doing my own work, avoiding cheating, and participating actively in group tasks. For example, I will make sure to contribute fairly in group projects instead of depending on others. In my future work, I will apply ethics by being fair, disciplined, and respectful. For example, I will treat everyone equally, follow rules, and not take advantage of situations for personal gain. In relationships, I will apply respect, understanding, and empathy. For example, I will listen carefully to my friends and family, support them, and avoid judging them quickly. For my personal growth, I will continue to reflect on my actions and decisions. For example, if I face a situation where I can either ignore someone in need or help them, I will choose to help because it is the right thing to do. I will always remind myself that being ethical means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. This ethics subject has taught me that our choices and actions define who we are as a person. It helped me realize that values and character are very important in everyday life. Being ethical is not just about big decisions, but also about small actions that we do every day. Thank you.